Hello everyone! We all watch TV and all kinds of videos on the internet. Often there are news about assaults, but we usually think that this doesn't concern us, or that this will never happen to us. But unfortunately, no one is safe from being attacked by criminals. Tony and I are sure that it is better to be prepared for any eventuality. So today, we have 12 useful tips that can save your life. First, learn how to make a proper fist. Don't stick your thumb out and don't leave it under the other 4, because it can break like this. Look at Tony. This is right and this is wrong. Hopefully you won't have to use your fists, but everyone should be able to make one. Remember the weak points on the human body and use the surprise effect. If there is no other option but to strike, you should do it as unexpectedly as possible. If you take a long time to aim, the opponent will figure out what you are going to do and will get even angrier. So, here are the locations of the weakest point on the body. Memorize them like the alphabet or the multiplication table. Use the means at hand. Any object that can help you will come in handy. For example, a bag or briefcase can be used as a shield from a knife attack, and a scarf thrown in the face can give you a few seconds. Umbrellas, bags, and even loose change in your pocket can help. Keys are also a good tool. Just don't waste time making a knuckle duster out of them. By the way, a good idea would be to carry some means of self-defense, such as a pepper spray, but there is no point in keeping it in your bag. More often, you will be attacked unexpectedly, so you will have to draw the means of protection as quickly as possible. Keep it in a pocket. This way you can quickly use it and run away. And by the way, pepper spray can be dangerous for you too, so keep it only with the permission of your parents and after they explain to you how to use it. If you are grabbed by the hand, you can escape by using the rule of thumb. Rotate your wrist toward the attacker's thumb and then break free. But remember that the pull should be as sudden as possible. If the attacker understands your plan, he will squeeze your hand with all his strength. If that happens, use a kick to the weak points we already know. Now about elevators. Everyone knows that you shouldn't enter an elevator with strangers, and if someone who you don't trust enters when you're already there, it's best to get out. Also get in the habit of standing with your back to where the buttons are. You'll have to press the button of the floor your neighbor is going to, but they won't have the chance to stop the elevator between floors. There is another effective method. Pretend to be talking to someone on the phone. You could say something like, "Yes, I'm already in the elevator, I'll be there in a couple of minutes," and keep talking. If you're not imaginative enough, just keep saying yes, and don't put the phone away until you get off the elevator and get home. The same rule about the phone works with taxis, but during a long trip, it will be quite difficult to pretend to talk all the time. So just call someone and tell them that you are in the car, at what time you will arrive, and also, in a loud voice so that the driver can hear you, tell your interlocutor the brand, color, and preferably license plate of your taxi. Finally, a few more rules that will be useful to you. Be alert. You may not notice your attacker because you are listening to music in your headphones, looking at your phone screen, or simply looking at your feet instead of your surroundings. Look around and look back from time to time. If they can't attack you by surprise, the attacker may change their mind. Keep your distance. Try to do everything you can to avoid being pinned against the wall. Even if your opponent moves toward you, go sideways instead of backward, thus changing your overall trajectory. Keep your palms in front of you, at shoulder level and with your elbows slightly bent. This is not only a defensive stance, but also a conciliatory one. This way, you're saying, calm down, let's solve this peacefully. But at the same time, you're ready to fight back at any moment. However, your main goal is to run away. Even if you have learned and practiced different techniques, that doesn't mean that you are cool like Bruce Lee. There's no need to try your strength against someone who's stronger than you. So, there are 3 things you need to do: break free, confuse your attacker, and run. Also, if the criminal wants to rob you and asks for your phone, money, or jewelry, you should not fight them. Instead, just give them what they want. You can buy many things, but your life is priceless and you may not get it back. Friends, please be careful and take care of yourself. And also, tell us in the comments whether the video was helpful or not. And of course, give us a like. Tony and I adore likes very much. See you in future episodes of Super Tony. Bye-bye.